Lesson 5.3, Adding and Subtracting Polynomials. Adding polynomials. When you're adding polynomials, so you have a polynomial plus another polynomial, ignore the parentheses. Identify like terms. Collect like terms by adding the coefficients together. So for example, I have 5x squared plus 3x minus 6 plus 2x squared minus 7x minus 11. I'm going to ignore the parentheses and I'm going to identify the like terms. 5x squared and 2x squared are like terms. 3x and negative 7x are like terms. And then I have negative 6 and negative 11. Then I'll collect my like terms by adding the coefficients together. 5 and 2 is 7, so I'll have 7x squared. 3 minus 7 is negative 4, so negative 4x, and then negative 6 and negative 11 gives me negative 17. Here I have a trinomial plus a binomial. 7x squared has no like terms. 2x and 6x are alike. And then 12 and negative 5 are alike. 7x squared stays the same because I don't add it to anything. 2 plus 6 is 8x. 12 minus 5 is 7. $13x and negative 5x are the same. 10xy has nothing alike. And the negative 5 and 1 are the same. So I have 13 minus 5, which gives me 8x, plus 10xy minus 4. And finally, looking at this, I have 3x squared y and then 4xy squared. Now keep in mind, x squared y and xy squared are not the same. So we look through. 3x squared y has no like terms. I have 3xy and 5xy. Those are alike. And then I have negative 2xy squared and 4xy squared. And then I have 6y squared, which has no like terms. 3x squared y stays the same. 3xy and 5xy, 3 and 5 is 8. Negative 2 plus 4 gives me 2xy squared minus 6y squared. Subtracting polynomials. Distribute the negative from the subtraction to every term in the second set of parentheses. Identify the like terms and then collect the like terms by adding the coefficients together. So here are my examples. I'm going to distribute this negative into the second parentheses. So this will change to 5x squared plus 3x minus 6. Negative times a positive gives me a negative 2x squared. Negative times a negative gives me a positive 7x. Negative times a negative gives me a positive 11. 5x squared and negative 2x squared are like terms. 3x and 7x are like terms. Negative 6 and 11 are like terms. So 5 minus 2 is 3x squared. 3 plus 7 is 10x. Negative 6 plus 11 is 5. I'm going to distribute this negative into these two terms. So negative times a positive gives me negative 6x. Negative times a negative gives me plus 5. 7x squared is alone. 2x and negative 6x are like terms. 12 and 5 are like terms. So 7x squared stayed the same. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. and 12 plus 5 is 17. Distributing in this negative gives me negative 10xy plus 5x minus 1. 13x and 5x are like terms. 10xy has nothing alike. And then negative 5 and negative 1 are alike. So 13 plus 5 is 18x minus 10xy. And then negative 5 and negative 1 gives me a negative 6. Distributing in this negative, I get 3x squared y plus 3xy minus 2xy squared minus 5xy minus 4xy squared plus 6y squared. Essentially what happens is the negative outside changes all of the signs inside. 3x squared y has nothing alike. And then I have 3xy and minus 5xy, those are like terms. Negative 2xy squared minus 4xy squared are like terms. And then 6y squared is alone. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Negative 2 and negative 4 is negative 6 plus 6y squared. Oops. Okay, we have a walkway with a statue and a fountain surrounded by grass at a local park. So we're going to write a polynomial term to represent the walkway area. Okay, area is equal to length times width. Our length is x, and our width is 3. So we have x times 3, or 3x. Oh, hold on one second. Let me move. Okay. All right, we're going to do this there. A is the polynomial to represent the walkway. We've got 3 times x, so that was 3x. B is a constant term to represent the fountain and statue. That's 6 by 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. Write a polynomial expression to represent the green grass area. Well, hint, you're going to have to find the area of the green section and subtract the walkway and the statue and fountain. All right, so the area of the green grass is x times, well, this is an x, and this is a 3, but I don't know what this is, so we're going to call that y. So I'm going to have x times x plus 3 plus y. So that's going to be x squared plus 3x plus xy. Now we have to take away the walkway and the statue. The walkway and the statue together are 3x plus 36. So I have to take this polynomial that we found here minus 3x plus 36. This will give me x squared. We're going to distribute that negative 3, or that negative to the 3. So I have 3x minus 3x plus xy minus 36, giving me x squared plus xy, because the 3x and the negative 3x cancel, minus 36. It says, can you simplify this polynomial using addition and subtraction? Yes, subtraction. Because we can subtract like terms. Now, can we solve it? No, because we don't know a number value, so we can't solve. Okay, now we have a new plan. Okay. We've got the polynomial for the walkway, which is 3 times 2x, which will give you 6x. We have the polynomial for the statue in the fountain, which is x times x, which will give us x squared. We still don't have this value right here, so I'm going to call that y again. The green grass is going to be 2x times 2x plus 3 plus y, which will give me 4x squared plus 6x plus 2xy. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to subtract this area here, which will be 6x plus x squared. So I'll have 4x squared minus x squared, because of this distribution here and here, plus 6x minus 6x plus 2xy, giving me 4x squared, that's 3x squared. The 6x's cancel, and then I get 2xy.